Gleyber Torres stands in now and watches strike one. At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Good take by Torres.
1 ball, 2 strikes, down.
Up the middle. Over to first. 1 out in the top of the first. Here's a look at Aaron Boone's lineup for the Yankees. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives or maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and a guy is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
1 down, base is empty. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Next offering upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there, trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
And another ball. Swing and a ball popped up. Bichette settles under this one, brings it in, and there's 2 away.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 99.
Here is Aaron Judge. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. First pitch doesn't find the zone. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end the inning. So the Yanks go in order, and now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on. Back here at Rogers Center, and towing the slab in this one, Garrett Cole.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Bottom of the first. Here's George Springer. The pitch. Ball 1, no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And another ball.
1 strike.
And a pitch. That one fouled off. 2-2. The pitch. Popped up. Wells snags it, and there's 1 down. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. A tough challenge in this one. An excellent arm on the mound. Singy, they're going to have to capitalize on their opportunities.
Yeah, and they're not going to get a whole lot if he pitches the way that he's capable of pitching. So, be ready to swing from the first pitch. You get something straight, man, you better turn on it.
Bichette in the box now. No balls and a strike. Cole He has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Throw to first. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate, and people at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
2 outs, base is empty. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. That one's in there, 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
Well, he looks to have some quality stuff on the hill today. Start this outing out. Pepper in the zone. Arm is loose and firing him in there.
In the dirt, and it's 1-2. 2 outs. Pop up here, third base side. Volpe should have this one. And that is that. Down in order go the Blue Jays. We played an inning, no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Swings through that one for strike 1.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
And that one in the air center field. Varsho makes the grab, 1 down. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. Gausman, an all-star a season ago, 33 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2012. That one missing inside.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. Sets the tone for the rest of the game.
One down, base is empty. And the slider just misses.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side or the fans better look out in the stands.
And there's a strike to Giancarlo Stanton.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Kicks and deals. That's inside. And that's ball 3. No score here in the second. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
3-2.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. 2 outs, base is empty. And here is Jazz Chisholm Jr. Just off the outside edge. Ball 1. And a pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 outs, base is empty. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And there's a ball.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Not close with that one. 3-2 now. Outside, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
At the plate, Anthony Volpe. There's a strike up high. 0-1. Runner takes off. Pitch is high. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
Chisholm stands at second with 2 gone. On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 left for the Yankees. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Verdugo hauls it in, and there's one away.
The catcher.
And now for the Jays, Alejandro Kirk.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does. Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold onto it after contact.
Addison Barger in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That's inside. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Two outs. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Right-hander kick steals. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Kicks and fires. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And the righty deals. And another ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Left-hand hitter waits. On the ground to Jazz. The throw to first, and that is the third out of the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Back now in Toronto, and here's the catcher, Austin Wells. And a pitch. And downstairs. That one fouled off. Ball to strike. The pitch. Looked like it was a little bit up.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Corrals it. 1 away. Here's Alex Verdugo. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Left-hand batter waits. Well struck right field. And that one hops the wall. The throw into second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Gleyber Torres up to the plate. Grounded out his first time. That's in for a strike at 95. It's 0-1. The Yankees with a chance to score first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That one misses, and it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That one missed. Man at second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
Juan Soto now. And there's a foul ball. Verdugo on at second with 2 down. And that's off the inside edge. Yeah, the count 1-2. And another ball. Two. Inside, just missed.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And the right-hander deals. And ball 4, 2 aboard. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
First and second, 2 down. Next to hit, Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1. Ball 1 there.
1-0 count. Look for him to be aggressive here. You got some runners on base, an opportunity to catch a mistake and put some runs up on the board.
Swing and a miss, and the count is 1-1. Judge comes up empty there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. That's down and in.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Set for the bottom of the third, and now the DH, Spencer Horwitz. Cole back to work. And there's a strike. Here's the 0-2. And that one is inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Leo Jimenez, batting with 1 down, takes the strike. Still tied at 0, last of the third. This one lifted in the air, left field. 2 down.
Batting ninth, the left fielder.
Now the left fielder. In for a strike, and it's 0-1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
2 down, nobody on. Struck him out looking. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays, and we are still scoreless. On to the 4th. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Anthony Rizzo. And here it comes. And there's a ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Righty to the plate. Foul ball there. The 1-2. Line drive. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one away.
The batter, the designated hitter, Giancarlo
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Swing and a foul straight back. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. Hit hard on the ground to short. Bichette whips it to first. And they take care of Stanton for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Walked and stole a base his first time. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Fires over to Guerrero. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Yanks held in check. Still no score. And we're back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, George Springer. The pitch. Just missed.
Counts 1-0.
Swung on, popped up on the infield. Rizzo settles underneath it, and there's one down.
The batter, number 11, shortstop.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. And that one fouled off.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far moving the ball around nicely.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Rizzo makes the catch. And a couple of quick outs.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0 for 1 with a flyout. That one's in there, and that's strike 1. Slider misses outside. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Bounce to the right side, and it goes just foul. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. And that keeps the inning going.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. Fly to left his first time. Ball 1, no strikes. The pitch. Ripped on the ground to second. Throws to first. And that will end the inning. Blue Jays held in check. And we're still knotted at 0. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Anthony Volpe. Here comes a pitch. Line to left. And that's just foul. Next offering misses. 1-1. In the air, right field. Springer there makes the catch, and there's one down.
Now back. The catcher.
Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. He popped out to the catcher his first time up. Gets the outside corner with that one. Oh, and 2 now. That one missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes now.
And down on strikes. And there's 2 away.
Well, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Verdugo. Doubled his first time up. That's a little bit low.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Two outs. And that one fouled off. Out to short. Bichette whips it to first. And Verdugo is set down. That's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Yankees. Halfway through this one, still no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Alejandro Kirk. And the right-hander back to work. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man on base to start the inning.
Now batting. Third base.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far. No runs across either. And he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Now the third baseman, Addison Barger. 0 for 1 so far. Barger, in his rookie season, 24 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2018. And takes low for ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Nobody out, runner at first. Tried to check his swing, appeal to third. No, he held up. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that's the first out.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Horwitz up to bat next, lays off for a ball. And he deals. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Base hit. Verdugo quickly throws it in. They hold the runner at second, so another base hit could get us our first run in this one.
He was all over that one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Jimenez at the plate now. That's ball 1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Two on, one out. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And that's a foul ball. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Yeah, that's pretty sick. Late cutting action to get the swing and miss right there. I mean, that's just really hard to account for as a hitter when you're seeing the fastball all the way, and then just at the last moment, it darts away from you and you can't reach it.
Now the left fielder.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
First offering, and it just misses. Now a pop-up on the infield. Under it. Drops into the glove, and that is the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair. 6th inning coming up. Still nothing on the scoreboard. Back here at Rogers Center. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's Gleyber Torres. The pitch. And a foul ball. And a pitch.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Late on that fastball.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Here's a 2-2. In the air, foul off first. And Gleyber Torres retired. 1 up, 1 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
And now it's Juan Soto. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
That's in there. 0-1. And that one missing low.
1-1.
And a base hit into right center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far. No runs across either. And he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. And that one is lifted in the air. And George makes the grab. 2 away.
Up next in the Yankees, the first baseman.
And here is Anthony Rizzo. Late on that fastball.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
And that's a little high. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top half of the sixth. That one fouled off. Kicks and deals. And another ball. To the right side, Jimenez whips it to first. Rizzo out of the play. And that is that. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. And we still have no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. The wind of the pitch. Just off the inside edge.
Well, these Blue Jays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Next offering is in for a strike.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
That one way outside, and that's ball 3. Ground ball left side. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop could even make that play.
So digging in, Bo Bichette. That one's in there. And that is strike 1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hard the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Cole a check to first, and Springer's in there safely. At the belt and fires. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Rizzo over to second, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
And here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. There's the strike. All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. That one ripped. Soto going back on this one. Up against the wall and brings it in. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. No score. Back now in Toronto. We go to the top of the 7th, and now it's going to be Giancarlo Stanton. Gosman back to work.
Ball 1.
And ball 1.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
In the air, out towards left center. Sizes this one up. Hauls it in for the out.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
Now it's going to be Jazz Chisholm Jr. Big swing and a miss The punch out there. Now 2 away. And next for New York, Anthony Volpe. That's in for a strike. Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. High fly ball down the left field line. That one back there, and that is a foul ball. Pitch misses, and that is ball 1.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
2 down, nobody on. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And we're back. And now the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. The pitch. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Right side, hard hit. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. 1 for 2. That misses the zone. 1-0. And strike 1 to the catcher. And that's in the dirt. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. That catches the top part of the zone. 2-2.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
1 down, base is empty. Wouldn't chase that time. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here comes a 3-2. Down. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Really good battle right there. And that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
And now Addison Barger. And he pumps it a strike. Two outs. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And the pitch. Going to count 1-2. Why to kick the pitch. Got him swinging. For the top of the 8th, here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. And fouled off. And a good eye there. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Genesis Cabrera getting loose out there. Number 43, the right-hander, also getting loose. And the righty deals. Line drive, that's a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Kevin Gausman makes way. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Genesis Cabrera taking the mound.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Alex Verdugo stepping in now for the Yankees. Corner infielders up on the grass expecting a bunt. Bunts it in the air. Over to Bichette.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Here's Gleyber Torres.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Verdugo dives and can't get back in time. He's picked off.
Well, when you're the go-ahead run over there at first base, you've got to be extra careful and make sure that you don't get picked off, make sure that you don't get doubled off on a line drive. But right there, maybe just had a mental lapse.
And that skips in the dirt. All tied up, and we're in the top of the 8th. Out to short. In plenty of time to first. And Gleyber Torres retired. And that is that. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now to the plate, here's the Toronto DH, Spencer Horwitz. The wind of the pitch.
This isn't a pitcher that softens up when he starts to show signs of fatigue. I mean, his stuff stays sharp. Makes these at-bats more difficult than they normally would be against other pitchers at this stage of the game.
0-1. Ball one there. Activity in the bullpen. Mark Leiter Jr. getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Canely getting cranked up as well. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one ran inside, almost got him. Out to center. Judge is under it. And out number 1 on the grab.
The second baseman.
So now pinch hitter for the Blue Jays, Ernie Clement.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boo. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
The 0-2. And misses inside.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Verdugo gets under it. He's got it. There's 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Number 9 in the box again, takes a strike.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
Swing and a tapper. Sends it to first, and that is the inning. Down in order go the Blue Jays. It's the 9th, and we are tied. Staying in the game on defense, Ernie Clement. He entered the game to pinch hit and now man second base. Here's Juan Soto. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. The pitch.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
That one not close. And that's ball 2. Now a high fly ball out to left center. They get the out on Soto. And there's 1 away. Aaron Judge at the plate. This guy with light tower power.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And Judge spoils that one. Judge over the top.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
And ball 1 to Judge.
It's a good take.
He delivers outside. That one misses. And now it's 3-2.
Clearly he didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
One down, base is empty. And ball 4, and Judge takes his walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. The hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. And here's the pinch runner, Jason Dominguez. Stepping in, Anthony Rizzo.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
And that one fouled off.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Ow!
Yeah, sometimes a throw that bounces into second base can be just as good as a perfect throw in the air. Almost a little bit easier to handle at second base. For me, that caught stealing right there was all about a really poor jump off first. Just didn't time it well, and he was toast after that.
Two down, nobody on. And
One
that's
ball,
down and away.
2 strikes.
Got him swinging. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing across here this half. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Top of the order, due up. And we still have no score. Now into the ball game on defense, Jason Dominguez. He'll be patrolling center field. New pitcher for the Yankees, Mark Leiter Jr.
Mark Leiter Jr.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Now it's the right fielder, George Springer.
George Springer.
The pitch. And that's ripped for a base hit. And now the winning run is on base.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. Known for his late inning heroics. Runner on the move. Pitch misses. Throw. Save.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner in the scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
The winning run on second base. The shortstop takes the ball. Movement in the Yankees pen. Luke Weaver, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 3. Winning run stands at second. And there's ball 4.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
First and second, no outs. So up next for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Bounce to the right. Sneaks through, base hit. Here comes the throw. Save. Ball game. They walk it off.
Well, you come into the ninth inning, it's a tied ball game. No one really wants to play extra, so everyone's looking at how we can get this game over with in regulation. Well, they got the run they needed, put one up, and they put one in the win column.
The final 1-0 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.